We got 1109 in. I got the money right here, as you can see. Yeah, I was gonna record outside, but it's pretty cold out here, so we're gonna record in the car today. Alright, y'all, we here. What y'all been waiting for, the withdrawal. Today we're gonna be doing a withdrawal on process video. It's gonna be live and everything. After I do the withdrawal, when I get approved, I'm gonna be going to the bank, withdrawing the money. It's gonna be for motivational purposes, just to show you, I'm just like you. If I can do it, so can you. I know a lot of people do say that, but it's pretty much true. And the only difference is the amount of work that you put in. Are you getting in your way of making money? Because before I made this money this week, I had a extremely good week. I made around 2,100 this week trading, and even though I made profit this week, nobody sees the losses. I only took one loss this week, but it was an accidental loss, right? I took an accidental loss. I accidentally left the pending order on my screen, thought I canceled it, took a loss. It was $600, and a lot of people will let that get in their way. And if you let that get in the way of your success, you're not gonna get to the payout. So this is gonna be my 15th payout with prop firms, but it's gonna be my first time withdrawing with this firm called the 5%ers. We got 1109 in. So after profit split, that will be 887. And like I said before, since this is my first withdrawal on the account, I'm also gonna get the refund that I paid for this. I paid $470, so I'm gonna be getting that on top of that. Alright, this is the email right here about the payment request. This is only the request email, so I'm gonna wait to get approved. Like I said, it's 887. That's before my refund, and then on top of that, I'm supposed to be getting a refund on top, and I'll be updating y'all whenever that hits. Alright, y'all, it's been a week since I requested that payout. This was probably the longest payout. I don't see nobody else in Discord having a long payout like this, so I've been contacting them about this. I got the payout. They didn't send my refund yet. Contacted them about it. They're getting on it. So I'm just showing y'all this withdrawal process. I'm gonna withdraw the money out of Rise. This is Rise to my bank account. Then when I get the refund, I'm gonna withdraw that money, then head to the bank and withdraw the money, so y'all see the cash, so y'all can get motivated. So you go to what's it called, withdraw at the corner right there. So I go to withdraw, and I'm gonna do bank account. So click this right here, has my name. I'm gonna put in all these details, and then I'm gonna show y'all what's next. So I gotta wait for this to finish verifying. I don't know how long that's gonna take, but I can't do anything until that happens. And then also I found out what happened with my refund. So they just forgot to add it manually. So since it already took a week, by the end of this week, I'll be able to withdraw that money. But hopefully I'll get to withdraw this money soon. So by the time it gets to my bank account and all that, I'm gonna just withdraw everything. I'm not even gonna wait for the refund to do this video, because it's taking way too long. We already know the refund is coming, and we already got the original payment right here. Alright, today we're gonna be withdrawing the money, but we're gonna be using Coinbase because it's still verifying my bank account. So I'm just trying to get the money, and I'm gonna be using Coinbase to get the money instead, because I don't know why it's taking so long. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send like $5 to see if the money actually gets to my account that I created, and if it works, I'm gonna send the rest of the money. So I'm gonna try that right now. So we're gonna do like $5. I'm just making sure there's not no sensitive information or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna confirm security passkey. I gotta go look for that because I'm new to this app. So man, finally getting this thing to work was way harder than trading. Man, I ain't gonna lie, it took me forever to figure this out. I first sent like $5. I don't even know till my wallet and I don't even know how to get it out of there. And then this is this is Coinbase, and then there's a wallet. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but yeah, I got the money, and I don't know how to get $5 off of my wallet. If y'all know, let me know. But yeah, so basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer this to my bank. All right, so what I'm gonna do right now is actually withdraw the money. So you can go to transfer right here. Oh, that popped up late, but you go to transfer right here. I'm gonna go to withdraw cash and select this. This is $864.69. Transfer to, this is my bank right here. $864.69 to my bank, all that. Okay, everything looks about right. And there we go. So I'll keep y'all updated and on the refund as well. I did get the refund added to my account balance, but I won't be able to withdraw it until Friday on the payout day. I'm heading to the bank because I had got the money yesterday, the same day when I withdrew the money. I had got the money in a couple hours, so we're going to the bank to withdraw the cash so y'all can see that. And I do want y'all to stick to the end because I'm going to be giving a lot of value on how you can do the same as well. So here at the bank, I'm gonna get the money. I'm gonna do the video at home because even though I live in a nice suburban neighborhood, I ain't risking getting robbed or anything like that. I got the money right here, as you can see, and I honestly do feel blessed that I learned trading. Like, I honestly do feel blessed because it's the type of skill set that there's no cap to your income, and the fact that a lot of people do feel at it. And I'm here on my 15th withdrawal. You know, I still gotta take time to actually like thank the work that I did put in prior, if you know what I mean. And I do want to just show y'all this for motivational purposes, that if I can do it, you can do it as well, because I'm no different. I'm no better than you. No better, no less, no nothing like that. We all the same. So this is the money right here. This is the money right here. And right now we're gonna have a couple of topics that we're gonna be discussing as well. You know, yeah, this is cool and all that, the money's cool, but what you got to understand about this as well, this video right here in itself, this is a motivational video, but the motivation in this video is going to be temporary for you. And the reason why it's going to be temporary is because as long as if you don't have any discipline, you're just going to repeat the same old habits that aren't good. And a good example of this is like towards the end of the year, right? A lot of people make these New Year's goals of going to the gym and whatever, and then 3 months later of the new year, 3 months later of the new year, you don't see nobody in the gym. The beginning of the year, the gym is packed. 3 months later, nobody's in the gym. And because nobody has discipline, and discipline starts by doing the daily actions. Discipline doesn't happen overnight. It comes from doing it repeatedly. How am I personally disciplined with following my rules in trading? How am I disciplined with taking a loss and then moving on? Is because I gained the experience. I followed my rules repeatedly, even if I didn't like it or not. Sometimes I take a loss. Nobody likes losses, for real. Nobody likes to take a loss, but we have to follow the process that will lead to the money. If I didn't follow the process to lead to the money, I wouldn't have gotten funded with $250,000. I wouldn't have been on my 15th payout, and I know I will get future payouts, and that's what you need to do as well. That's what you need to understand as well. If you want to make money with prop firms, you have to do this. You have to do this. Stop jumping into prop firms because everybody's doing it. If you aren't profitable, stop what you're doing. Don't open up a live account. Don't apply for a challenge, because the amount of money you're gonna blow on these challenges is gonna be ridiculous. And by the time you even get to the payout, you still have all these losses that you need to recover because you spent so much money. You spent money on 30+ challenges and still aren't passing one. So what you need to do first is, one, You need to back test your system. You need to test your system. There's 3 different types of testings I teach people to use. 3 different types of testings, and you got to do this for a long period of time, because when you're testing a system for a long period of time, that in itself is gaining you the experience. Because me personally, all right, I know when I'm in a trade, all right, if I take a loss, I know that's a part of the game. I know, okay, I need to follow my rules for holding this potential trade. I need to follow my rules for cutting a certain loss. I know all that because I did multiple different forms of testing to give myself confidence in what I am trading. A lot of people jump into these prop firms and they don't even have a system. Another thing you have to do is actually look at the rules of the prop firms. Sometimes you can be a good trader, but because you didn't look at the rules of the prop firm, that can cost you your funded account. You make sure you look at all the rules. Before I apply to any prop firm, I look at all the rules. I am profitable. And another thing you have to do, a lot of people don't do this, but you need to buy a challenge that you can afford to lose. You need to buy a challenge that you can afford to lose. And the reason why you want to buy a challenge that you can afford to lose is because it gives you the best chance of actually passing it. Now imagine, right? All right, just for example, right? Say you make this amount of money, right? You made this amount of money, and instead of using half of this, right, you used a small percentage. Say if you bought a challenge that is $100, right? If you ended up losing that, is this even 100? I don't know. If you ended up losing that challenge, do you think it's gonna affect you more than if you spent like half of this or even all of this on a challenge? It's still possible for you to lose a challenge. So boom, okay, you made sure you're a profitable trader. Now you're managing your risk in real life. You have to manage your risk in real life. And now, okay, you spent your money on a challenge you can afford to lose now, right? Now, when you spend your money on a challenge you can afford to lose, you're not so attached on the outcome of every individual trade. You get what I'm saying? And who cares if the challenge that you're getting in is a small challenge? Who cares if it's a 5K challenge? Who cares if it's a 10K challenge? Because you need to focus on the process, and people keep focusing on the money side of it. Now, when you focus on the process and you're already profitable, okay, let's say you pass phase 1, phase 2. Now you got a payout. Now you can reinvest that money into getting a bigger account, and now you're naturally getting a bigger account because you focused on the process. Now, how am I personally focusing on the process? All right, so I said, if you listen to the video, I have $250,000 in funding. Now what I decided to do was actually get another challenge. I bought a I'm tripping, I did not buy no $400,000 account. I bought a $200,000 account, right? I bought a $200,000 account, and the reason why I bought a $200,000 account is 1, I am profitable. 2, I have $250,000 in funding with multiple payouts as well. 3, I have multiple sources of income. I have a side business that makes me a good amount of money. So all these combined together, I have extra money coming in. So if I ended up losing that $200,000 challenge, it wouldn't matter. And that's what you need to do for any account size you want to apply for. Look at how much money you're making, how much funding do you have, are you profitable? All these things combined will make it highly likely for you to reach the payout. And once you get to the payout, don't be stupid with the money. Reinvest your money. You need to invest your money. A lot of people, when they're just starting up, right, they like to buy all this stuff that doesn't make them money, all these liabilities, when in the long run that's going to help you. People be buying liabilities right now when it doesn't make sense, because they want to impress other people. They care about what other people think about them, so they try to impress the other people, and in the process they're losing their hard-earned money. So instead, invest your money. And I learned this at a young age when I was 17 about investing. It's a whole long story. It was right before I found about trading, but if y'all want a story about my story before finding trading, I can drop that. I only told the story once on my Instagram.